जी कह रहे हैं आदमी मर गया डॉक्टर के बिना।
मंत्री जी यहाँ पे डॉक्टर चिल्लाते रह गए, डॉक्टर चिल्लाते रह गए, कोई डॉक्टर नहीं आया, कोई डॉक्टर नहीं आया, कोई डॉक्टर नहीं आया। क्या करें मंत्री जी का इंटरव्यू लेने के लिए बैठे हैं।
बेड नहीं हुआ और ये गाड़ी में का ऑक्सीजन भी खत्म हो रहा है। अगर नहीं यहाँ पे बेड अवेलेबल कर सकते तो कम से कम इंजेक्शन देके मार तो भी डालो।
These visuals anywhere should force the government to be on their toes and act. But is that the situation in India? As India records more than 2 lakh COVID cases in just 24 hours, several hospitals across the country are stretched beyond their capacities in handling the increasing burden. Hospitals and medical facilities in Maharashtra, Delhi, Gujarat, Telangana, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Karnataka, and many more states have run out of resources. Hospitals are running out of beds, ventilators, oxygen, there is a lack of testing facilities, crematoriums are full, patients are dying in ambulances outside hospitals. The situation is very, very grim. The second wave of coronavirus has attacked India's unprepared healthcare system. Health experts had for long warned about the consequences of underfunding the country's health infrastructure. And this recent surge in COVID cases has exposed how unprepared we have been despite the warnings and the effects of the first wave of COVID-19. The virus is spreading faster than ever before, and appalling stories of distress are being reported from across the country. In Gujarat, the Dean of the School of Nanosciences at the Gujarat Central University, Professor Indrani Banerjee, had been gasping for breath for over 2 days when her students and colleagues rushed her to a COVID hospital. However, she died after a COVID hospital in Ahmedabad did not admit her, saying that she was not brought in a designated ambulance. A COVID-positive woman was found lying in front of the Malya Hospital in Bengaluru on Monday for 5 hours after being denied treatment by the hospital. The situation in Chhattisgarh, one of the worst affected states by the pandemic, is also alarming. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar Memorial Hospital in Raipur has run out of space to store bodies. Bodies are now being kept anywhere with available space. Hospital authorities have said that the bodies of patients who are dying due to COVID-19 are piling up at the mortuary faster than they can be cremated. A 30-year-old woman travelled from Hazaribagh to Sadar Hospital in Jharkhand's capital Ranchi to seek medical help for her father, who was a COVID patient. She had to wait at the hospital's parking lot for about half an hour before she got any help for her father. Her father was declared dead when doctors checked upon him. As COVID cases spike in Gujarat, as many as 24 ambulances were lined up outside the Ahmedabad Civil Hospital, the city's largest government COVID facility. A crisis was unfolding inside each of the ambulances as the 1,200-bed civil hospital ran out of oxygen and ventilator beds. The civic administration in Pune as well has been struggling to allocate beds to patients. On Monday, there was not even a single ventilator or ICU bed available in Pune. Meanwhile, Delhi Safdarjung Hospital has run out of ventilator beds. Private hospitals including Sri Gangaram, Vimhans, Holy Family, Batra and Manipal have no ventilator beds available anymore. That's not all. The rise in the fatality rate has led to a rush of bodies at crematoriums and burial grounds. The saddest and the most heartbreaking part about the coronavirus pandemic is the lack of dignity in death. Harrowing and frightening scenes show dead bodies being piled upon one another outside the hospital premises, lack of space at crematoriums, and mortuaries overflowing with dead bodies. A garbage van was used to ferry the bodies of patients who died of COVID-19 in Chhattisgarh. 4 sanitation workers in PPE kits were seen lifting and dumping the bodies in the back of the van and taking them to the cremation ground. Many people across the country are not being able to perform the last rites and the funeral of their loved ones due to lack of space at the cremation facility. Crematoriums in Chhattisgarh Durg district are overwhelmed as around 50 to 60 bodies are being cremated every day. This is not something that we had not anticipated. Experts had warned that India may have to pay a very heavy price for dropping the guard. While on one hand, these frightening visuals show the havoc wreaked by the virus in India, religious congregations and political rallies have not stopped. The careless and irresponsible message sent through overcrowded, unmasked election rallies as well as the Kumbh Mela have worsened the coronavirus situation. With politicians, including our very own Prime Minister, addressing rallies and roadshows without masks, a message was sent to the people in the country that COVID-19 is a nightmare of the past. The images from the Kumbh Mela are frightening. Lakhs are taking a dip in the holy Ganga, completely disregarding the COVID pandemic. Any virus loves crowds, but it particularly adores crowds that flout all norms. And that is exactly what is happening in India. The crucial questions that we need to ask the government are, first, what happened to the PM CARES Fund that was created to fight the COVID-19 pandemic? Where was it used? Second, why did the government fail to gear up against the second wave and come up with the contingency plan? Third, have we been left at the mercy of God by the political leaders during a pandemic?